Hey guys, welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast, your podcast for the greatest guild in the world. I'm getting all fired up just thinking about this episode.
Hey guys, Natsu here, and we're going to talk about episode 2 of the Fairy Tale series, or episode 177 of the new anime. And there's a lot to go over, so stick with me. Alright, my initial feels over the first episode had kind of wavered off at this point, so I felt like I could review this one much more objectively. I didn't like it as much as I did the first episode. Sorry. I understand that this one kind of felt like a lull anime, like it's the episode that needs to be there to kind of tell more of the story of what's going on so we can build up to the cooler stuff later. It's the lull story. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that happened. Going up to the castle, Lucy getting arrested. What are we going to do? The explanation of them. So if you didn't know where the story was going, if you didn't know what was going to be happening in the manga, if you haven't been reading the manga, if you've just been watching the anime, this was probably an interesting concept to you guys. This was probably good storytelling. For me, I am current with the manga. Obviously, Fairy Tale Podcast, we have to keep as current as we possibly can to feed the ever-growing demand of our fans. But, I think the problem is that I know what's coming up further on in the story, and that's why this felt like a lull chapter to me, even though there was probably a lot of really good stuff that was going on there. Especially, for people that haven't read the manga, seeing Lucy get kidnapped away by the royal army and everything, and an internal conflict going on between the two, main characters inside I guess you would call it the royal government or whatever. That's a big, interesting twist. And then you've got the Grand Magic Games starting back up, and I know a lot of people are really hyped to see how the final day of the Grand Magic Games goes, and trust me, you will not be disappointed. The Grand Magic Games delivers. That is all I'm going to say about that. You will have to wait to see what happens. I am not telling you anything. But there's a lot of really good stuff to look forward to, and I think that's part of the reason why I didn't like this episode nearly as much. There were a lot more interesting moments. The fact that they sat up and planned what they were going to do. Natsu didn't show up for the final day of the Grand Magic Games. Instead, he's with Mira Jane, Wendy, Happy, Panther Lily, and Carla, and they're all going to break out Yukino and Lucy, and I think his name is Arcadios. I think that's his actual name. I just like calling him Evil Square Nose. That's what we've been calling him. But, he's not, it doesn't seem like he's so evil now, does he? But yeah, there's a lot of underlying, mystery going on behind that. And who is this strange hooded person that is a girl that Mystagon/Jalal talked to? Well, that will get revealed pretty soon if you haven't figured it out already. There's a lot going on. It's pretty interesting. But I think some of the really, really, exciting and more interesting moments are to come. So stick around. You guys will not be disappointed. It can only get better from here. And, the second episode is going to be more harshly judged than the first episode, I think. So, let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree with me? And, remember to, leave comments to let me know, and rate this however many stars you think this review is worth. That's it for me. I am Natsu Dragneel. You can check us out on YouTube over at Fairy Tale Podcast, and for the live shows and all the cool stuff that we do there. But if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this review, definitely make sure to check out our other channel on YouTube, but to also rate and let us know what you think about this here. Once again, most importantly, make sure to check us out on either Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, or Google Plus, because we are using all of our social media to launch a big campaign to get Fairy Tale on Toonami. So that's the big project we're undertaking right now. And we really, really want to make sure that as many people get to see Fairy Tale as possible, and this is just another step in that direction. But if you enjoy Fairy Tale, if you like it, try and help us get on Toonami, or get it on Toonami. We don't need to be on Toonami. Trust, no. but helping to get Fairy Tail up on Toonami because we think it's a series that really deserves to be up there.